troublemaker. Trouble always found me. I found it, and I ended up leaving school at 16. And then from 16 to 21, I pretty much worked full time in like factories. And Jessie Combs is my idol, coolest girl in the world. She started with welding and fabrication, so that's where I started. I'm not a natural at it, so it was really hard for me to do, but it turned out that I loved it. After college, I got into a pre-apprenticeship program, and that's where I met the Boilermakers. And they offered me a position and haven't looked back since. I thought that I wouldn't like traveling because I've never left anywhere, but I love it. I love finishing a job and then seeing where you're going next and seeing who you're gonna meet and everything. And like as for the welding aspect, it's really fun. And you get to do like special things you're not gonna do in a booth. My first job was tanks. I remember my first weld in the field. I was laying down on the ground and I'm like, it's not the same as it is in the booth. Once they start putting a ring up, you're having to climb up this tiny little ladder, and then you gotta climb over the little shell piece to get into a vert buggy to do your weld. And now I'm in the nuclear. We're putting caps on all the boilers, but like there's some spots, like yesterday, I was like this. Going into a small space and you have to preheat a joint and they're lighting a torch this far away from your face. You gotta put your shield down or else you feel the heat. The Boilermaker apprenticeship is 6,600 hours. I've been in the union for about 2 years now, and I'm a third-year apprentice, and I'm hoping to be done in 3 years. But I still got another term of school left to do. If anybody's thinking about doing this, I highly, highly recommend getting into some sort of post-secondary, whether it's welding or just some sort of shop environment, just to get some kind of experience in the trade. There's tough times as an apprentice. You're not working all the time. And the hardest part is when you're not working, you want to be at the hall practicing. My partner is away sometimes. For the most part, we've been able to travel together, but it's hard being away. But it is worth it when you are making those big paychecks. After the tanks, I went to the ships. We were doing 710s, 712s. We were working 16 hours a day sometimes. It was awesome. That was where my biggest paycheck was, and it was in 1 week I made $2,600 take home. Every time I tell someone what my biggest paycheck is, they're like, that's rookie numbers. It's nothing. So I'm excited for the bigger ones, but I appreciate the ones that I have now because I was making that in a month. My goal is to buy a house, buy some land. We want like 100 acres, build a shop. And then once I build my shop, that's where the fun begins. I'm gonna build my trucks, I'm gonna build my buggies, I'm gonna build anything I can. Like my retirement plan is to retire in Baja, Mexico, and race trucks. I love what I do, right? I'm going to work and I'm happy and I'm raring to go. Like it's what I love to do.